I've got that from music. Now, over here, Goog showed the Tron Lifecycle PC. Well, what he didn't know was last Halloween, actually, a couple of my friends and I, we decided to dress up as Tron. We made some costumes. So I figured I'd pull those from the server, kind of show off some of these photos. You get this nice view to kind of look at the photos, have a little bit of fun with it. Now, it's not only photos and music, but it also connects to my videos. Got my media center at home. So I go into Recorded TV, and we set up some content here so that we could kind of come in and see what this looks like. It's going to buffer this over the website. It'll transcode it, and it'll actually play it streaming to wherever I am. So it'll take a second to go ahead and load that up, and this will start buffering. There you see it going. And as it does this, I get my local content right there. Now, if I'm not at a computer, what I also have, I've got my Windows Phone 7. So what I have here is actually an app that allows me to connect to my music, my photos, my videos. And this is tied to the home server that's right behind me as well. So I click on videos, I see some of the videos on there, I go ahead and click one, and as I click that, it's going to start transcoding it, it's going to bring it down to my phone. It'll take a little bit of time to buffer that, and then it'll start playing, you see right there, very quickly, and it should start playing in just a second. So bringing the content down to me, I mean, everything is just at my fingertips. Literally, no matter where I am, there you see it playing, and literally no matter where I am in the world, my home server machine, it just makes me feel like I'm in my living room, which is just great. So when I am traveling, like right now, you know, I can't always spend all my time watching all the content that I'm recording at home, but because I'm running a small business at the same time. Now, when you're in a small business, you don't want to spend time managing IT. What you want to spend time doing is running your business. So with Windows and Office, what I can just show you is how it just works. Right? It's the tight integration between the PC, the phone, and the cloud. And so now I'm going to show you a bit of how simple and efficient you can run your business with Windows underneath the hood. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to grab a PC for my small business. This right here, this is the new Dell Latitude E6220. This PC, it's tough. Performance, durability, all in a beautiful lightweight design. Now, one of the great things that I love about this PC is that it has the same docking station that my old Dell machine had. So very easy for me to get a new PC without having to buy a new docking station. And it also has new features like a backlit keyboard, which I absolutely love. So I combine the power of Windows with the hardware inside the PC that I have, like a TPM chip, and really there is no safer environment to run my business on. So, I save money, and I've got an amazing brand new PC. Now what I don't have is the knowledge to run my back-end infrastructure. The good news is, I don't need it. We talk about the cloud a lot. You heard Goose talk about the cloud. Let me show you how with the cloud, it does all the legwork to make sure my business is secure, it's accessible, and it's always backed up. Enter Office 365. So Office 365 is one of those magical pieces of software that once you use it, you're going to wonder how you ever worked without it. If you work in large enterprise, a lot of these features may seem very similar to you, and you've taken them for granted in the past. If you've worked in small businesses before, this is going to transform the way you work. Now, as part of Office 365, you get web hosting. So I've got my website right here, and this is all hosted in Office 365. Now, I've clicked over to the second tab, and this right here is my administrator homepage. From here, I can do anything. Now, at the bottom of the screen, you see a couple of familiar icons. And the reason they look familiar is because they are. There's nothing new to learn here with Office 365. Now, I can go ahead, click this Outlook tab right here, and this is going to bring up the web version of what looks like the full Outlook application. I get it right here in the cloud. I can look through my email. I see a comment to review the PowerPoint deck that I posted to the SharePoint. So this is from Hank. And let's say I'm not actually at my PC, right? I'm traveling. And as always, I have my Windows Phone 7 with me. Now, my phone is actually tied to Office 365. I go ahead, I click into Office right here, and this is able to pull down all the documents that I've got on my Office 365 site. So I see Hanks 2012. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. And as I open that up, I see the PowerPoint, and I can go ahead, I can flick through, I can view it here. But what I can also do on my phone, which is great, is I can actually also, I can edit my presentation right from my phone. So I see it says Handsome Hanks 2012, and I don't know if that's the most professional thing. So I click in that text box. I'm going to go ahead, and I'll remove the word handsome, a little more professional. Click check, and then right from here I'm going to click save. Now as I do this, it's actually saving this PowerPoint that I edited on my phone straight to the Office 365 team site that I've got my company working on. Now let me show you what that looks like when I come over to the computer. Come back over here. Remember, I removed the word handsome. I'm going to come, I click on Team Site. This is part of Office 365 still, and this is a SharePoint site, if you're familiar with SharePoint. I have this document library over here. I go ahead and click it, and I see the Hanks 2012 file. Now, when I open it, it's going to open the file in the browser. Now, I still have rich functionality. You see right here, it's remove the word handsome, and very seamlessly, that change that I made on the phone is already made there on the PC when I open the file. And so I can edit still from here. I click Edit in Browser, and I get rich functionality in the cloud, but I'm not trapped there. What I'm able to do is I just click over here, and I can open the same file in the full version of PowerPoint 2010. Now, from there, I can go ahead, I can click here, I can add some rich transitions, so I can see what that looks like. And then what I can also do, I click Slideshow, and I go to Broadcast, I can broadcast my presentation. Now, I absolutely love the broadcast feature, and let me tell you why. If you've ever been in a meeting where you have your slides printed out, or you have to send the PowerPoint file ahead of time, people can go ahead and flip through and look ahead of you. With broadcasting my presentation, there's no skipping ahead. They see exactly what I want them to see when I want them to see it. I don't have to transfer big files, and I don't have to leave my presentation behind either. So, all of this that I'm showing here, I mean, it really transforms the way people, especially small businesses, work. And they do it with the hardware that you build on the software running on top of Windows. We make the software, it just works. It integrates. It works because it's compatible, it's familiar, and it's secure. Now, if you want your business to run on more than just the cloud, I've got the solution for that as well. Googs pointed out the small business server behind me. The small business server still allows you to not need the IT expertise to run your small business, but it means you have a server so you can have local, you can have your PCs backed up very easily. You can have all of your large files right at your fingertips, and you can do a lot of the stuff faster, right? Small businesses, they need us. And together, they'll choose us because the software and the features that I just showed you, they power all these features on top of the hardware that you built. Now, I'm going to go ahead and switch gears for a second. I'm going to take you back to, I kind of wish sometimes I could go back to college, right? I think I do things a little bit differently. And so I want to